How y'all feeling after that, bro? Night 2 was definitely like on coke, bro. It was unbalanced. We talked about that last night, but we gonna keep the main thing the main thing. First things first. Shout out to Cody Rhodes for getting the job done. I really didn't have a winner or a loser going in tonight. Maybe some of my homeboys did. I got to go back through our group chat. I can't recall. I'm going to actually let them get in and speak to y'all or get some of their thoughts off after I finish this whole thing. But like, me personally, I just didn't want to see them do like a fluky finish or involve people that don't need to be around, i.e. The Rock. I did not want to see that only because it was so much time. It was a huge time gap. And the story honestly ruined Cena's whole perception, his title reign. And we're not going to throw it all on The Rock. Creative could have did a better job personally. But we going to focus on tonight. First things first, Cena balled. Y'all can't, I don't ever want to hear the Cena disrespect wrestling wise again, as far as what he could do in the ring. Y'all disrespected this man for years. And a lot of y'all did it out of hate because he didn't come into the business as a traditional wrestler. He's from my generation, so I got a little bias towards him, but the facts are the facts, man. He showed you tonight he can ball, bro. And this is like his worst wrestling condition. He's in shape, but we not talking about a guy that's here every week. And he came in bald, put on better matches than some people put on weekly. And granted, he's a vet, he's a legend, but I'm just saying, we got to make the main thing the main thing. Y'all got to stop acting like he's not who he says he is. And to know that, and for y'all to still disrespect is weird to me. I'm not going to harp on that too much, but y'all need to really watch this match and take it in if you did watch SummerSlam and sit with that and really think about the disrespect you putting on bro name. But the match was amazing. Cody Rhodes did his thing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They all kicked out of 35 finishers, but it fit the bill, bro. It was pretty cool. The street fight, man, it was a street fight, but bro, it was a healthy balance. I didn't feel like they went too overboard with the weapons. I don't feel like they went too overboard with just regular wrestling. I feel like it was a good mesh. It was very middle of the road as far as extreme and regular wrestling. And again, bro, they just showed they could ball. And the ending was my thing. I didn't want them to put themselves in another handcuff because they did that earlier in March with The Rock, that whole angle. I'm glad they were able to get the match to finish in a way that's beautiful, bro. I know a lot of people are going to be upset. And honestly, before Brock Lesnar came out, I had no idea what they were doing with John Cena. But it just puts him in his next feud immediately. You don't got to worry about how he's going to be moseying around, what he's going to be doing. They threw him into his next feud almost immediately. And it fits the bill. Brock Lesnar is one of his greatest rivals. I know people, when they bring Brock back? It's simple. He lost the title. He needs another feud. Bring in one of his biggest rivals. It's simple as that. As far as Cody is concerned, I'm so glad he didn't turn heel. The problem is, outside of CM Punk, you don't really have a top star that can fit and do what he does, unless you talking about Monday Night Raw. But Cody Rhodes is on SmackDown. You need a top star to fit that bill. It took them years to get Roman Reigns to be who they wanted him to be, and he had to be a heel first. And now you have your white meat babyface in Cody Rhodes. Please, for the love of God, I was hoping, do not turn him and ruin storytelling. Let's just not, because that's really hard to do. That's your guy. That's QB1. Let's let him do that. When you get another man that's on the come up, that's on the same trajectory, that you can really put the ball in his court to carry the mantle, John Cena archetype, Hulk Hogan, that type of guy that you look for, then let's do the heel turn. But for now, let's keep Cody where he is. I'm glad they didn't do the cheat angle, the low blow, because that, now we got to deal with the boos and all that. He fought hard, got a good win. It worked. It fit the bill. I liked it. Yeah, that was that. That's really what I just wanted to get off about that. I can't show clips. Y'all know how YouTube get. They really be, I be trying to be innovative in the way I show videos, but bro, they be copyrighting me for everything. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, bro. So after that, Brock Lesnar popped out. So, we spoke on that, but Cena's getting his next feud is easy. Ironically enough, they fought at SummerSlam or Extreme Rules, and it was maybe one other place I can't remember, but I think they had a triple threat at the Rumble between him and Seth Rollins. But 1v1 matches for sure. What I remember in recent history, well, it's not even recent, nigga. That was almost like 10 plus years ago. But they did do a SummerSlam match, and they had that Extreme Rules match. But it fits the bill, bro. It's perfect. I don't want to see no complaints, bro. It's Brock Lesnar and John Cena, bro. Just stop. Like, I know everybody gonna be crying on Twitter tonight. Why John Cena lose? He got 4 months left, and he don't got that many appearances. Why does he need the WWE title? Y'all be pissing me off, bro. He don't need the championship to be relevant. He's John Cena. He never needed the belt to start with, okay? He got 17. What more do y'all want? I know y'all gonna be crying on Twitter tomorrow. He has 17 chips. He beat a record that ain't even real for real, but we not even gonna get into that, bro. All right, so other than that, I did like Rhea Ripley. Io Sky and Naomi. It's pretty cool. It did what it was supposed to do. I did not want to see Naomi lose. Give her like a few more weeks with the title. Let her build her character a little bit. She might lose at the Clash, but that's fine. I didn't want to see her lose tonight. And honestly, it helps with the Rhea and Io Sky feud. And the way they won, everybody looked strong. Nobody, like, the match was really good. It was well balanced. I liked it. It did what it was supposed to do. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that you were wrong for wanting anybody else to win. The only person that I felt like you shouldn't have wanted to win was Rhea Ripley. She's fine. She don't need a belt right now. But yeah, Naomi did her thing, and her pops played her out. That was really cool. The tag team match, balls to the wall. Pause. I know y'all gonna pause me on that, but then they came out there and shot up 40, bro. They dropped 96 Bulls playoffs Jordan numbers, bro. That was a great match, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I really loved it, and the fact that they basically did a tribute to the Hardys and the Dudleys, it was beautiful to see. Y'all know me, I'm a Hardy fan. I almost shed a tear. I'm a sucker for my guys, man. That's my era I grew up in. But these 16s, bro, they went out there and really did their thing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Funny enough, the Wyatt Six, they wrestled, but they weren't really a part of the match for real. Like, I don't know if that's just me, but y'all let me know. It felt like they was kind of chilling most of the match, but I'm not mad at them winning. Like, I really didn't care who won. I just wanted a good match. The spots was amazing. Some of them looked like they really hurt. I thought, I think it was Tommaso Ciampa's wife. Might have been Johnny Gargano's wife. One of them. Somebody's wife went through the table. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Candice LeRae. Yeah, it was Candice LeRae, bro. She went through a ladder? A ladder on the outside? I gotta find the text. I can't remember. Anyway, I thought she was dead. I ain't gonna lie. But that was a good match. The Becky and Lyra match was amazing. I liked it. It was properly paced. And really, bro, Becky been putting up. I don't know what it is about Becky turning heel, bro. She really been putting up bangers. She's a GOAT anyway. Y'all know what she did in her run when she was basically the face of the company. But, bro, that match was really, really good. It does set up Bayley now, man. We're gonna see a little exchange of the title, maybe. I think it's all setting up to. It's really just for Bayley and Becky to make Lyra be as big as she can be. That's what it's all about. I'm pretty sure at the end result, that's what we're going to be looking at. Lyra Valkyria to come out on the end of this feud or the end of this triangle as, you know, on top. So, because she's next up. She's the youngest star. So I'm expecting them to kind of help get her pushed up and you know, be the next best woman or up there with the Tiffany's and, you know, the Biancas. But she definitely got some shine, and I love that match. The steel cage match, it wasn't the craziest thing I ever seen, but it went exactly how you could think a bloodline like steel cage match would go. Interferences here and there. They handcuff. I don't know what it is, but they love jail. I know Jacob went to jail in real life, but y'all love this jail storyline, bro. They handcuffed my dog to the top of the steel cage. Oh, it was a lot going on, man. The MFTs came out, and they basically helped Solo get out of there. And Solo basically just fell through the cage door for the win. Cheap heel win. Y'all know how it go. Trying to keep that cheap heel heat. And it worked. It came across like it was supposed to. They let Jacob look strong at the end, though. He got a chance to hit some moonsaults. And bro went on the top of the cage. My homeboy called it before the match started. He kind of weird, bro. My homeboy be calling everything before the match even start. That nigga like sidekick. Like, when I tell y'all, I know y'all know people that be calling matches, but my homeboy, that nigga is sidekick, bro. Dominant and AJ, really good. I love the callback to the 2005 custody match. That was so cool, bro. Little kid me started jumping for joy, the low rider. I really love the callback, bro. That's my thing. You know me, I'm a sucker for callbacks. I love when they're done right, though. And this match was good. I like the Eddie Guerrero spot where Dominic smacked the floor and then AJ got caught with the chair, but he also did an Eddie Guerrero spot. And then they also did a callback to WrestleMania 20 when Eddie Guerrero faced Kurt Angle for the title at Mania, bro. They really did a good job. And that's my thing with WWE. When they do callbacks, it's good. And sometimes they rely on it too much, but it did exactly what it was supposed to do. Other than that, bro, I really enjoyed night 2. To me, outside of the main event, it blew night 1 out the water, bro. And that's kind of on WWE because I felt like it was improperly balanced to start with the match card. But, bro, when I tell you, tonight was good. It could have been a separate pay-per-view on its own, bro, and it would have carried. I thought it was cool. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts, man. I got some of my bros like in the chat right now, but they probably got some thoughts they wanted to get off.
Tonight, low key, blew night one out the freaking water, like with no hesitation. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna sit here and try to compare it. Like night one at this point was dog water compared to how night two went tonight. And I ain't gonna sit here and discredit the Gunther and CM Punk match, but we just talking about just strictly off like the whole card tonight was low key A1, if you ask me personally. I feel like they definitely did what they're supposed to do with every. Like, I feel like the matches tonight and the people who won was definitely lined up the way it was supposed to be. I am really glad that they did not pull the trigger on that heel turn with Cody. It would have been stupid if they would have done that. So I'm glad they didn't do that. The TLC match was good. That Becky Lynch match, I ain't even gonna lie, like it's a toss up for like between that and like the Cody match, like that. Both those matches was pretty really good. I'm glad that Rhea didn't win. I was happy about that.
Hey, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. They like you asked me personally, they be meat riding, bro. So I'm glad that she didn't win. I was happy to see. All seriously, I was happy to see Naomi win because like her losing tonight would have been dumb. Like she worked hard to get to the championship. The Money in the Bank cash in was perfect at what is it called? Evolution. What it's called?
Evolution.
Yeah, they that whole cash in the Evolution was perfect. Like I ain't even gonna lie, if they would have sold the bag and made her lose tonight, I would have been pissed off. But so I'm glad it didn't happen. The Jacob 5-2 match in a solo match. I'm being completely honest. I don't even think that could have went any different way. If we're being honest, like it was, they had the team. They handcuffed bro. The jail story. Like I don't understand the finish between them in jail time. But they
oh shoot.
They pretty much did the jail story with Jacob getting locked up a few years ago, which is hilarious. But yeah, I think he came out strong. Ended the match strong with him doing the moonsault off the top of the steel cage, which was good. I ain't even gonna lie, when he landed it looked like he landed on his foot wrong, bro. I got scared for a second, but he popped back up, so that was good. What was the start? And that was pretty good. Like everything was pretty good. The Dom and AJ match was good. AJ coming out with the Eddie Guerrero was pretty straight. I felt like that was really, really good. Him calling himself Unk is hilarious to me. Calling him Unk is good. Everything, bitch. I ain't gonna lie, nothing was really bad tonight. I can't say there was a bad moment tonight, to be honest. I don't even think that really was a bad moment.
A perfect way to end it. Just cutting this is basically giving y'all a fresh start. From what y'all did from 41. Because 41, y'all, I don't know, y'all wrong in y'all right minds.
Nasty ending.
You got a rapper that ain't even probably gonna show up no more. Is a part of the main event in the biggest title change in WrestleMania history forever, and you get a new start with it with Cody as a champion. You just, I don't know, bro. I don't know. You got people lined up waiting for him. You got Drew. You even got Logan Paul. Many people don't like Logan Paul, but shoot, that's an easy person for him to beat. But Drew set him up. What was the first match? First match was the triple threat. Women have been killing it women have been killing it since for a minute, bro.
For sure.
The best on the card most nights.
Most definitely.
They've been balling. I'm glad they ain't letting Naomi lose. I think her next match against Stephanie Bakira at the Clash in Paris.
Fire.
I don't think she should lose that because I think Stephanie will still be fine, but I feel like Stephanie probably should win the Rumble and then go on to win it. But who knows? I don't know. I think Bayley's kind of stuck. I think this is on Bayley. This is a story that Bayley needs though. But I don't know. It was a pretty good night. I like the it wasn't really a bad night. Styles and Mysterio was good. The call back. Just showing that he is Eddie's son. Showing that Ray was never in his life and that Ray's a deadbeat. All this Who do you bring Mysterio when you got Eddie Guerrero?
And let's not forget, the elephant in the room, this nigga Brock is back now.
Yeah. Bork Lesnar is back.
So, we genuinely finna get, a 2012 part 2?
Yeah. I would have been.
This is finna be fire, bro.
I wanted my home because we all basically watch wrestling together. So I want to start doing like more when I do my lives or my video chat. I just want them to be able to speak to y'all. Before we get out of here though, I don't want this video to be too long, but we do gotta look at this F5. I ain't gonna lie. All right, hey YouTube, don't demonetize me, bro. We gotta look at this F5. Look at this. Boom! Oh my god. Alright, that's enough. Let me get out of here. Don't demonetize me, YouTube. I just had to see that F5. But hey man. Alright, chat. How y'all feel about that? I'm gonna probably cut this video up so it's not this long. I hate my videos being really long, but I did want to talk about night 2, bro. I enjoyed it. SummerSlam overall, if you put both nights together, it's like an 8.5 out of 10, I think. If you separate the nights, you can put night 2 at like 9.5 for me. But yeah, that's it, bro. We finna go ahead and get up out of here. Y'all have a great night, man. Like and subscribe if you new. Leave a comment too. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.
Brock beat that case, man. That nigga.
Brock beat the case.
Brock beat the case. Yeah, he really did. Niggas hired OJ.
Video, Brock beat
Brock beat the case.
Really case. Hey, dog, that nigga got